Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Nerd Shelves. My name's Michael, and today we're going to be taking a look at Draftosaurus. A fun little filler game, takes about 15 minutes to a half an hour, depending on what mode you play in and how many players. And instead of drafting cards or dice, you're actually drafting dinosaurs. So, it's got drafting, it's got dinosaurs, it's got wooden dinosaur meeples. What could be better? Well, let's find out how it plays. So come join me at the table when we look at Draftosaurus. Draftosaurus is played over a total of 2 rounds with 6 turns in each round. In each turn, players take one of the dinosaurs from their personal pool and place it in their zoo. They then pass their remaining dinosaurs to the person on the left, getting dinosaurs from the right, and taking one of those and placing it in their zoo. Play continues until players have 12 dinosaurs in their zoo, at which point players count up their score, and the player with the most points has built the most diverse dinosaur zoo and is the winner of Draftosaurus. At the beginning of each round, each player draws 6 dinosaurs from the bag, keeping them hidden from other players. The player with the placement die rolls the die, indicating the placement condition for that turn. Simultaneously, each player chooses one dinosaur from their hand, placing it in their personal zoo. All players, except the person who rolled it, must obey the condition imposed by the die. When all players have placed their dinosaur, dinosaurs left in hand are passed to the player on the left, and the person with the placement die passes it to the left as well. The placement die is rolled again. Each player chooses and places another dinosaur, and play continues in this way until each player has 6 dinosaurs in their zoo. This ends the first round, and round 2 begins. The second round is played exactly as the first and ends when each player has 12 dinosaurs in their zoo. Each zoo contains 6 pens where dinosaurs can be placed, and each pen has a unique placement rule providing victory points. On the summer side of the board, the Forest of Sameness pen can only hold dinosaurs of the same species and must be filled from left to right. At the end of the game, you score victory points based on the number of dinosaurs in it. The Meadow of Differences pen can only hold dinosaurs of different species and again must be filled from left to right. The Prairie of Love pen can hold any number of dinosaurs in any species. However, at the end of the game, for every pair of species in the pen, you gain 5 victory points. The Woody Trio pen can hold up to 3 dinosaurs of any species, the same or different. If there are exactly 3 dinosaurs in this pen at the end of the game, you receive 7 victory points. The King of the Jungle pen can only hold 1 dinosaur. If, at the end of the game, your zoo contains more of this species than all other opponents' zoos, you gain 7 victory points. And finally, the Solitary Island pen can also only hold 1 dinosaur. And at the end of the game, you get 7 victory points if this is the only dinosaur of that species in your entire zoo. At any time, if a player cannot or does not want to place a dinosaur in a pen, they can place it in the river. The river scores 1 victory point for every dinosaur in it. And additionally, the red T-Rex is a special dinosaur. At the end of the game, Each of your pens that contains at least one T-Rex gains you 1 bonus victory point. There is also a winter side to your zoo, offering different and slightly more challenging placement rules. The winter side can be played as a separate game or in combination with the summer side, essentially playing 2 games and adding the scores together. At the end of 2 rounds, or 4 rounds if you're playing the summer and winter variant, players add up their points based on placement rules, and the player with the most points is the winner of Draftosaurus. So, there you have it, Draftosaurus. Now, I really enjoyed this game. I don't really have a proper filler game in my collection, so Draftosaurus fits really nicely in my collection, and it's going to stay there. I was really surprised with, first of all, how easy it was to teach and learn, and also how quickly it played. I mean, if you play one side of the board with a couple of players, it only took us about 15 minutes, and that is just an absolute perfect time for a good filler game. You can play both sides of the board, adding your score together, so then it takes a little bit longer, half an hour to maybe 45 minutes, depending on how many players you have. But adding more players doesn't necessarily make the game much longer because everybody is playing simultaneously. So that is another really great aspect of this game. The other thing about Draftosaurus, which I really enjoy, is that I think anybody can enjoy it. It's easy enough for my kids to play. I think my gamer friends who enjoy heavier games will really like it. But I also think players or people that aren't heavy gamers or aren't gamers at all could really enjoy this game as well. It's just a really nice puzzly aspect to it, and it's just such a really fun, nice game. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed the Nerd Shelves series and you haven't done so yet, go hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when we upload more content. Now, go ahead and get another game off of your Nerd Shelves. Take care. Bye.